Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, cats and dogs, welcome to Mr Storey's Story Time. In this video, we have so many fun things for you to see. We have Mr Koo. He will come and join us to help us overcome some problems. Then we have some toys and games that Mr Storey will be opening to see if we can find some rare and unusual collectibles. After that, we will be flying around the world and learning about a new country or a new city in just 60 seconds. We'll also have an amazing competition that you can join in with and win some fantastic prizes. And finally, I'm going to read a story, but not in the normal way. Instead, I'll ask a teacher to help me choose how I can read a story in a funny way. Maybe I'll have to sound like a grandma.
Oh, hello, babies.
Or maybe I'll have to read a book whilst hopping on one leg. Watch until the end of the program so you can find out how I will be funny reading with you this month. The first part of our video is all about accents. We all speak and sound a little bit differently when we're speaking English. And that's what we call an accent. Now, your accent usually depends on where you grow up. Accents are how the words sound, but dialects, sometimes we will actually change the word. What do I mean by this? Well, for example, I come from Lancashire in the north of England. In Lancashire, we might say hello, or we might say hey up. A up is just another way of saying hello in Lancashire. But if you go somewhere like London and say hey up, they might not know what you're talking about. Now, some of my friends are going to try and say the phrase, hello, would you like a cup of tea? But they won't say it in received pronunciation. They'll use their local accent and regional dialects. So let's see if you can hear the difference.
I'll read. You want a cup I like?
I'll read. You want a cup I like?
Howdy. Would y'all like some tea?
Howdy. Would you all like some tea?
How are you getting on? Do you fancy a cup?
How are you getting on? Do you fancy a cup?
Manchester is a city in the north of England. Let's compare some facts about Manchester and Hong Kong. Manchester is home to just over 500,000 people, whereas Hong Kong has 7.5 million residents. Hong Kong is much bigger though, at 1,106 kilometres squared, compared to Manchester at just 115 kilometres squared. The average yearly temperature in Hong Kong is a very comfortable 23 degrees Celsius. But in Manchester, the average is a chilly 10 degrees Celsius. It is a great city with a lot of history, including having the oldest English-speaking library, established in 1653. Manchester is also home to the world-famous football teams Manchester United and Manchester City. Boys and girls, welcome to this section which is called Mr Koo, what would you do? In this section, we have Mr Koo in the studio. Welcome.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, I've asked Mr Koo here today because he's a very smart teacher at Mingtao Primary School. And when we face some problems, remember, we all face problems, Mr Koo can come up with some good solutions on how we can solve those problems. The first problem I have here. Mr Koo, I want you to imagine you are 10 years old.
Okay, 10 years old. Okay.
You are shopping with your family in a busy part of Hong Kong. And you turn around, you can't see your mum or your dad anywhere. Mr Koo, you're lost. What would you do?
Okay, let me imagine. Oh, there's it. There. Mom, where are you? I'm so scared. What can I do now? Oh, yeah, got it. I'm going to service center to find help. Is this a good idea?
Oh, that's a great idea. There's always some adults who can help you if you have a problem. So you can find a service station and tell the adult that you need some help, that you are lost. What a good idea, Mr. Koo.
Thank you.
Do you think it's a good idea to panic if you're lost?
Yeah.
Is it a good thing to panic, or can we think more clearly if we stay calm?
Yeah, we can have a breath and stay calm.
Oh, that's a very good. So take a deep breath first and stay calm. Excellent. Thank you so much, Mr. Koo. Right, the last one for this month. Mr. Koo, you are hiking with some friends. It's a beautiful day.
Okay.
And you're walking, and a dinosaur!
Whoa!
You've seen a dinosaur in the path in front of you. What would you do, Mr. Koo?
First of all, he's very excited.
Yeah.
Maybe I will run. But more, I want to take some photo for it.
Yeah.
Because I will give the photos to my daughter.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And also, nobody will believe you if you don't take a photo, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nobody's going to believe Mr. Koo if he says, "Boys and girls, I saw a dinosaur." And we'll say, "Do you have the photograph?" And he'll say, no, I have no photograph." Yeah, right, Mr. Koo. Excellent. Thank you so much for your advice today. Boys and girls, come back next month for more great advice from Mr. Koo. Okay, boys and girls, this is the part of the program we've all been waiting for. This is our toy and games opening and unboxing section. All right, it's time to get started. I'm so excited. What shall we start with? Let me see. I want to start with the Toy Story minis first. Oh, come on, Buzz Lightyear. What is this? What? We have a little penguin guy. I think he's eating an ice cream. Or no, it looks like maybe it's a microphone. I have no idea who this is. Does anyone know who this is? All right, well, Pete the Penguin. That's what we're going to call him, Pete the Penguin. Oh, we got Woody. We got guitar playing Woody. He's even come with a hat. No way, this guy must be a fairly rare one. This guy, Woody's playing the guitar, and our friend Pete the Pigeon, Pete the Penguin, sorry, maybe he's the singer. I can't believe we got one of the main characters on only the second packet that we opened. Next, it's time for the minifigures series 20. I really like the knight, or the Mexican guy. I love the sombrero hat. That big Mexican hat, we call it a sombrero. What? I have to make it? So she's got a fancy suit on that we call a wetsuit. Special shoes called flippers. Look, a scuba diver and it's a turtle. This lady has some underwater plants in her hand. But I need to tell you, if you ever go snorkeling or diving, never, ever, ever touch any of the plants or animals under the sea. Next up is the Series 21 minifigures. Oh, look what we've got. I think we might have the really glamorous dancer. We have that face like she's really singing, and then that face like she's just having a good time saying hello to everyone. Okay, we're gonna call her Susie the Singer. La 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 la, Susie the Singer, everybody. So we have Debbie the Diver, Susie the Singer. Da, da, da. DC minifigures. I would like a Batman or a Joker. I would be really happy with that. Da 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 da, da 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 da, da 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 da. Can you tell who it is? Da 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 da. It's Wonder Woman. Check it out. Look at this. This is Wonder Woman's lasso. Uh-oh. He has a green symbol on his chest. Oh, he has a green mask as well. Green Lantern. Da 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 da. We got the Green Lantern. Cool. Okay, boys and girls, to win one of these amazing prizes, all you have to do is write a story about one of the figures that we opened today. So, can you use one of these characters to write a story? If you give your story to Mr. Storey, then I will enter you in the prize draw and you can win one of these fabulous toys to open. I can't wait to read your stories. Hello boys and girls, welcome. Today we're here with the wonderful Miss Lee. Miss Lee is going to choose how I will read this month's funny reading book. Are you ready, Miss Lee?
Yes.
Okay, please choose a good one. I don't want to look too silly. What does it say?
Okay, custard pie.
Custard pie? What's a custard pie? Oh, that's a custard pie! Boys and girls, this is funny reading. Today we're going to read Superheroes, Friends and Foe. I am Custard Pied Mr. Storey. Let's read the story together. Gotham City is in trouble again. It's good thing Batman is always there to save the day. Man-Bat and Gorilla Grodd are causing trouble amongst the citizens of this fine city. But Batman and his Bat-trope make short work of the criminals. I don't allow bullies in my city, Batman growls. This is what happens when you act like an animal. Before Batman gets far, his phone rings. The call is from Commissioner Gordon. There's been another breakout from the Arkham Asylum, and someone is robbing the bank, and someone broke into the museum, and the Joker has teamed up with Darkseid, and someone stole my lunch? Eesh, Batman says, that's a lot of stuff for one guy to handle alone. You don't have to handle it alone, says Superman. That's what friends are for, says Wonder Woman. Batman and I aren't really friends. He's more like my boss, says Batgirl. But I can help too. I don't need your help, Batman says. I've been putting crooks in jail since I was in primary school. Yeah, well, I've been knocking out bad guys since I wore pajamas, says Superman. Batman and Superman start to argue. They are best friends, but sometimes they disagree about how to save the day. Do they always do this? Batgirl asks. All the time, says Wonder Woman. Do I need to remind you that we have an entire city to save? Wonder Woman asks. I'll save the city by catching the Joker and Darkseid on my own. Not if I catch them first. Superman and Batman take to the sky in a race to find the supervillains. The Joker is a dangerous clown and Darkseid is an alien threat from outer space. But where could they be? I'm faster. No, I'm faster. Wonder Woman sighs. You know it's up to us to save the city, right? Yup, says Batgirl. We better get started. We have a lot to do. First, Wonder Woman captures all the villains who escaped from Arkham Asylum in her invisible jet. Bane, Scarecrow and Poison Ivy can't escape from her golden lasso of truth. Then Batgirl stops the crooks from robbing the bank. The Riddler, Lex Luthor and Harley Quinn don't stand a chance against Batgirl's martial arts skills. Together, Wonder Woman and Batgirl capture the Black Manta, Sinestro and Captain Cold before they can rob the museum. They even stop to get a cat out of a tree. I don't know how I got stuck up here. It just seems so high. Meanwhile, Superman and Batman have found the supervillains. The Joker is wrecking the city zoo in his steamroller, and Darkseid is eating Commissioner Gordon's missing lunch. Hiya, Batman! Long time no see. What do you call a sleeping bull? A bulldozer! Batman and Superman argue over who should save the citizens and who should capture the villains. They can't agree, so instead they both end up pitching a tantrum. I want to fight the bad guys. No, it's my turn. I think they've gone bananas. While they're distracted, Darkseid shoots a beam of red energy from his eyes and zaps the superheroes. They are knocked out. Now that's funny, the Joker laughs. You should have attacked us bad guys when you had the chance, silly heroes. When Superman and Batman wake up, they are trapped in kryptonite chains. Uh-oh, this looks bad, Batman says. What do you call 2 exploding monkeys? 2 baboons! Ha ha ha! Realizing now how they got here, the heroes decide to make things right. Sorry for the way I acted, says Batman. I need to learn how to work better as part of a team. I'm sorry too, says Superman. I guess I should learn to share the villains. Luckily for Batman and Superman, Wonder Woman and Batgirl show up to save them at the last minute. I thought you two were going to save the day. We got a little tied up, which is Batman's fault. My fault? It was your fault. Wonder Woman uses her Amazon strength to knock out Darkseid, and Batgirl swings in and takes out the Joker with a kick. There they go again, says Batgirl. Want to go get some ice cream? Asks Wonder Woman. Yes, please, says Batgirl. But let's leave the boys here. Oh, that was a great book. I loved it. I hope you enjoyed this month's version of Funny Reading. I've been Mr. Storey. I can't wait to see you for the next video. I wonder how I will have to read the book next time. Tune in, subscribe, like the video, and come back to watch some more next month. Bye!